Carrollton, Georgia, founded in 1826, named after Charles Carroll, original signer of the Declaration of Independence, with a population estimated at just over 25,000. Carrollton was first formed after the Treaty of Indian Springs in 1825 by Chief William McIntosh, which ceded Creek Indian lands to the U.S. government. Carroll County is rich in history, Southern culture, and Indian heritage. Atop Blackjack Mountain, the highest point in Carroll County, Native Americans used the summit for sacred Indian ceremonies, and it was used as a reference point in their east-west trading path during the frontier era of Carroll County. Along the banks of the Chattahoochee River in Carroll County is 527 acres. That is McIntosh Reserve, the place where Chief McIntosh is buried. In this area of West Georgia, known as Carroll County, is where folklore and legends are told of a strange creature some locals affectionately call Whitethang, a Bigfoot-type creature often associated with strange lights in the sky, unexplained wails, growls, and screams in the night. In fact, in 2011, the Times Georgian newspaper reported a story of a couple that lived outside the small town of Rootville, Georgia, in southern Carroll County, seeing a creature near their home and unexplained happenings. In October 2014, there was a gathering of Bigfoot researchers at McIntosh Reserve to discuss and study some of the events in this area of Georgia. There is also a place between Rootville and Carrollton known as the Buffalo Swamp, a hotbed for stories and tales of strange lights in the sky and sounds and happenings over the years. It has prompted me to write a story about these accounts and tales I have seen and heard about over the years. Are these unexplained stories just folklore, superstitions, or figments of people's imagination? Who knows for sure, but where the pavement ends is where the story begins about a creature called Whitethang.
Hogs and chickens, did a little fishing, had a one-eyed dog named Joe. Me and the old man, we were pretty good friends when he woke me up late one Friday night. He said, "Come with me, son, and bring your shotgun and help me find it tonight." Scared, I could sense his fear, and his hair was standing on end. I pulled into crossing creeks and logs, stepping on snakes and frogs. The old man was determined as Joe. We were deep in the mud when we seen the blood, footprints 2 foot long. His dog closed his ears and we were nearly in tears when we heard that hellacious sound.